Well, hello there, people with the internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome back to my Rome 2 Total War Let's Play campaign as the Kingdom of Pergamon. In the previous episode, I declared war on Galatia, thinking that it was the perfect timing to do so because Pontus was hammering down on Galatia. They lost the fight against Bithynia, I believe, or at least they were stuck fighting Bithynia. So I was like, alright, well, I'll join in on the dog pile and I'll take some of the land for myself. So I captured Ankita and I captured Iconium. However, as soon as I joined in the war, everybody else decided to be a fucking idiot because Bithynia lost Nicomedia and they became homeless for a second until Galatia also lost some brain cells and they left again. So they are which allowed them to reconquer it very quickly. Pontus rushed to get Ankita, but I captured it before them, and I also rushed before them to get Iconium. So I guess they were very salty afterwards, because Pontus walked next to Cide, abandoning Iconium, just to sit there for a turn or two. And then they lost Mazaka to Galatia, and Galatia laid siege, killed the general of my, well, it wasn't really an army, just one unit. Killed that guy, he wasn't of my family, so it was not that bad. Sacked the city and then laid siege again after this army returned, because this army came back from Iconium to defend Ankita. But yeah, then in a very intense fight I managed to win against that army. This army was heavily damaged, but the Rhodian slingers did the heavy lifting, luckily. And I also wiped out a full stack of Galatia right there with this army. So it was a great situation when I joined into the war. Then all of my allies stabbed me in the back by just being absolutely apathetic to anything for some reason. They just didn't do anything, allowing Galatia to gain the upper hand and my situation to turn into a fucking nightmare. And then I managed to turn that back around again. So now we're on the upper hand sort of things again. They sacked Iconium in the last turn. For some reason they haven't captured it. Yeah, I'm a bit lacking in the money department.
Ready for battle.
But that is going to be... It's going to be okay. Next turn, we'll build something else there to prevent the slums. And then we have to convert that later, but we'll do that in the... we'll do that another time. There's a lot of money used up in these mercenaries. Okay, so now Galatia only has Mazaka left. And only these three forces, because they had one army there, but that was wiped out. And because they only have one settlement, they probably don't have... They only have the level 1 Imperium, so they won't be able to... They only are allowed to have 2 armies max, so they can't retrain that army again. Also, politics is okay. And I have this event. Politicians and the public have both become enamored by a great young orator. He is obviously ambitious and is gaining the favor of the rabble. Although he has yet to disperse you, he hasn't supported your endeavors either. But just let him speak. Who the fuck? Why the fuck? I'm busy with way more important things than that type of petty bullshit. Just leave me alone. And then, oh, you idiot, that was the wrong choice. You will have negative 22 public order for 170,000 turns. Pontus is constantly attacking these rebels. Technically I should have done that manually, so that Pontus took all the damage. Okay, well that entire army is now wiped out, and of course they can just walk into the village because there was nobody left anymore. But that's okay, I had already given up on Iconium. Epirus is dead. So they're heading off to somewhere. Yep, there we go. So how is this army looking?
Is there anything else?
a lot of Galatian swords. Very damaged.
Ready for battle. Let them cower like cattle dogs.
I guess I can just waltz straight in. It's essentially, yeah, essentially the same army. Oh, Pyrrhic victory. Just occupy.
Commander.
You can call me Nix.
At your command.
Yeah, I need some of that replenishment boost. But I'll get the military stuff after this one.
Skill is yours.
She kind of has to succeed, but I doubt that she will. Fuck off, you fucking idiot.
We hunger for battle.
Should have just died. Would have been easier.
We hunger for battle. At ease.
Alright, well, again, I'll just move back out. So that I can retreat. Yeah, I'll build a temple there. Will I, though? No, I'll build a barracks there. So we can get rid of this one. So that I can build the temple there, which can be upgraded to the temple to Zeus, which can be upgraded to that altar of Pergamon thing.
Commander.
Yeah, it's a bit risky, but I'll take the risk. There is a chance that they will...
Perhaps, and I ask with all due respect.
I just want you to fucking... Enemy has become a satrapy. Make peace. Okay, that's okay then. That's fine, don't have to worry about anything anymore.
I respectfully ask.
I am not joining the war against the Seleucids.
I dare not ask much.
Alright, well, I don't have to worry about anything
Decision
anymore.
does not please us, but I hope your gods at least look upon it kindly.
So they turned Galatia into their satrapy. Sparta also joins the coalition against Attalus, together with Macedon and Athens. Yeah, so they became a satrapy. Okay. Fine. That works out for me. Don't have to worry as much anymore. Alright, so then we convert this. We convert that, and we... yeah, just do another civil one, I guess. Why do you hate Pontus all of a sudden? Oh, because they're friends with Galatia, yeah. Pontus still hates Galatia.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill slowly, and I may feed you.
Okay, they're not at war with Kyrenaica anymore, so I imagine Egypt captured all of that. Okay, so the Seleucids have lost or gained... Yeah, they gained another enemy. They haven't lost satrapy, they gained an enemy. They are at war with the Nabatea now. That's all Seleucid still. Batharva has conquered this. War with Arakosia, but that is still owned by them. Okay, weird. It's going rather well for the Seleucids out there, apparently. Right, now I'm not making that much money, but at least I've got a stable situation. So, where do we go from here? I guess war with Pontus, I imagine, which can be easily done through declaring war on Galatia. I mean, I didn't want to do it immediately because my army was in horrible shape, but yeah, then we can declare war on Galatia, which will drag Pontus into it, unless Pontus gives up their satrapy status, which is also possible. In that case, I'll just grab Mazaka and then call it a day after that. Still haven't really figured out what to do with Rhodes. Their relationship with me is deteriorating slightly. Oh, that's interesting. They're not at war with Media, even though Media is a satrapy of the Seleucids. What happened there? Weird. Oh yeah, now I don't have the money for that. Well, I'll have the money for that next turn. There won't be slums in turn 1. Well, the first turn after the thing is destroyed, you know. Attalus is beating up an Athenian fleet over here. Ah, that loser recovers. Oh, great. Good job, King. It's not like we needed the money or whatever. Okay, so this is all that Galatia has got left. Pontus is suffering from food issues. Okay, you can disband that mercenary hoplite.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, you can also disband that mercenary hoplite. We'll keep the veteran hoplite. And then you can replace that with the veteran, the mercenary one with a regular one. That'll save us about 200 denarii in upkeep every single turn. So don't mind if I motherfucking do. I can also decrease the fleet a tiny bit. Oh, there's only 75 denarii for a boat's upkeep, so that doesn't really matter all that much. They're way more expensive in Rome 1. Yeah, okay, so the goal is to declare war on Galatia next. Just need to recover this army a little bit. Do we have Rhodian slingers from here? No, you actually have to be over there. In Asia. Just like how it is in Rome 1.
Commander.
Yeah, you're slowly recovering as well. Next turn this is done, then we'll have an additional +3 food, after which we will go to that. Yeah, I'm going to be building a... Oh yeah, of course, we can't build the Library of Pergamon in Pergamon, because the only building there is the stadium thing, so I have to build the Library of Pergamon outside of Pergamon. which is a bit weird, but whatever. I'll build it in Ancyra then, or in Ephesus. What other things can we do through here? Slave markets, grain exchange, wine trader. Gives public order, lots of wealth. I guess we'll build this, the grain market here then. And then we'll build the what's it called? The library there and upgrade that to the Library of Pergamon. Which is not in Pergamon. But the altar of Pergamon will be in Pergamon. Tarsus is undefended there. Yeah, so this defensive alliance with Bithynia is also going to come to an end at some point. That's going to be interesting as well, because if I declare war... Well, depends on what Pontus does. If I declare war on Galatia, they'll still get the defense, right? Their two allies are at war, so they have to choose at some point. But if I attack... If I get into a war with Pontus due to attacking Galatia, then that would be a bit different, you know? At least I feel like it should be. Oh, there's 0 food? How about you start stealing some? -2. So those are constantly patrolling the waters there. Bad omen. Likes Easterners, oh my god. Yeah, that defensive alliance needs to get the fuck out of here. Because it's so stupid. Like, oh, they're Eastern, but then the game says they're Greek, but then my guys get Eastern traits while we're allied to them, so it's stupid regardless. Alright, well, can you be a little bit less suspicious? Cyprus, also holy slingers, again. Our people have become lustful and hedonistic, thinking only of pleasure and failing to give the gods the respect they deserve. What the fuck is a hecatomb? Sacrifice 100 bulls. So we'll sacrifice 100 bulls then, see how that goes. I don't even know what happened in that previous one. They never notified me what happened. Okay, so you get 1 hoplite back. Just replace the mercenary one with a regular one. You're almost fully recovered again. Yeah, you need that, but we don't have the money for that. Yeah, so they're suffering from attrition, and they are suffering from attrition now as well. Also, they only have 2 towns. Okay, actually that sort of makes sense, because I also gained Imperium by conquering just the phases. Although that's a major city. They have 2 villages, and yet they're allowed to field 4 armies. So they're on the same Imperium level as me. Let that sink in. What the fuck does it want now? Okay, yeah, that is settling out. Or like evening out, so that's okay. Untrustworthy. It's a good trade apparently. Yeah, you like Easterners. It's okay. Because there won't be any... You won't be on the battlefield anytime ever. Because you're a Greek woman. So we can't have Greek women generals. So you're never gonna spread that. So that's okay. But I was just checking who else has that. You have it as well. But you're an admiral. So you won't be spreading it either. But yeah, it's so stupid.
You are wise enough not to...
Just struggle on your own out there, Macedon.
I respectfully ask that you consider opening your mind.
For now, I'll just accept that trade agreement. It's not like I'm going to betray you like in the next turn or something. I mean, as far as you're concerned, I'm never going to, but, you know, we all know that it's not that true. We all know that that's not true. Oh, there we go. It was the good thing to do, apparently. Many gathered for the feast and the glory, and saw the glory of the gods, and we have returned to their favor. Favored by gods. Nice. My spy leveled up, got the hoplites. Yeah, this is going better in Galatia and Cappadocia. Built that library. Extra line of sight and stuff is pretty useful, so do that. So there's barely anybody in there.
Commander.
They just train all of this, but that's all going to diminish into nothingness very soon. Yeah, this army is almost fully ready. I mean, you know, it's not big, but it's at least fully recovered almost. Yeah, Cyprus is just standing there being suspicious as all fuck. Although with all of those slingers, it's just a cavalry battle, essentially. And I'm fairly sure that North Resolve would be very favorable. Ah, look at that. Chimeria is coming over. I might not have to fight Pontus after all. They like me because military actions against Galatia.
I am honored to receive you.
Start up
Look
trades
forward to
with
your
Chimeria.
erudite arguments and witty quips. You speak with wisdom.
There we go. If they, you know, if they are going to stay here and they're going to beat Pontus, I will have to betray them eventually, but again, so be it. Oh, Trapezus has been conquered by Colchis. Pontus is just falling apart. I think this is their only settlement. There's still 10 provincial instability, so it'll be even better soon enough. Yeah, next turn we can afford that.
Perhaps, and I ask with...
Ah, Attalus is finally dead. Caused enough trouble in the Greeks, in the Greek world over there, but of course, all my generals get the most stupid traits ever. Fuck off. It's like, oh, this is random. Yeah, it happens every single motherfucking campaign, man. It happens every single time. Don't come at me with, oh, it's just random. Yeah, it's very random. It's very randomly happening every time. Doesn't make it very random anymore then, does it?
Ready for orders.
Right, now at least upgrade this so that we can get the proper things going. And yeah, there's enough food here, so definitely do that. And that'll also help out with that, so upgrade this as well. There we go, I can finally start to invest properly into these settlements.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, next turn this army is fully replenished. they're still suffering. Don't know where that other army went off to. Oh no, never mind. Pontus doesn't have only that left. Pontus also has Samosata left. But still, their situation is very dire. Very dire, much to be desired. How are you doing? Interesting that Parthia hasn't done anything yet. They haven't won anywhere over there either. That's still all Seleucid territory. Egypt hasn't done anything either. Okay, so Sparta owns all of this now. Sparta has all of the province of Macedonia. And Macedon has half of Thrace. They are at war with the Adristian kingdom, so I guess that's there? I mean, there's usually a barbarian tribe there, but I guess they were already beaten back? Well, we can't see it. They're also suffering from attrition. Alright, I'll wait one more turn.
Can you not see? Together.
Pontus just can't catch a break apparently. I discovered Royal Scythia somehow. Are they at war with them? No, they're just sitting there. Oh, they captured this. How are they at war with the Lugii? How are the Lugii all the way out? Wow! The Lugii have been very busy boys. Look at all of this! They even own this one. Wow, the Lugii have been very busy.
The gods will have me listen to you, but do not pass the day in words without merit.
You have spoken fair.
There we go. More trades, more money.
Ready for battle.
I think I do need the support of the other army here. Increase the range. And give that rally and inspire ability. Move you here.
Your next command.
Give me
Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious
2 more hoplites and a pikeman. Pikemen might not do super well on auto-resolve, but at least they do well on the battlefield. Unless they're outflanked, like in the previous battle, but you know, I only had 1. We're rather chilling actually, as Pergamon. It was a bit hectic at the start. I mean, I'm a bit... It's not like I can steamroll right now, because I don't have that kind of money yet.
No man can stop me.
Ah, there goes the Adristian kingdom. Got the units. Population surplus for Ephesus.
That's your command.
Yeah, same build for you. Also this one. Oh, not for Ephesus, for Pessinus. I'll grab that stadium thing. Yeah, see, I wouldn't be able to build the Great Library in Pergamon because it's just a village. Okay, yeah, so they're all super weak. So if I then say, hey, I'm going to declare war. Oh, we still need to wait 3 turns. I'll wait 3 turns then. They're still taking attrition, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I have the patience. It's 5 food. We can afford that, because we're only losing 1 from there.
At your service. How may I serve you?
Oh, +2 food stolen. That's useful.
Our joint enemies would tremble if we were your allies.
Yeah, I still haven't really figured out what I'm going to do with you, Rhodos, so I'm gonna hold off on engaging in too many relation things with you. I'm not really gonna train anything, so... Ah, the Lugia, I just captured that again. Oh, that's why Parthia's not doing anything, because they're dead. There we go, we got a bit more attack and defense for everybody. I'll also do this, since I had to do some naval fighting early on in the campaign, so I'll make the ships a bit better. Okay, so now it's on somehow magically on -0, on negative nothing. It's on 0 food all of a sudden. Even though neither of those 2 buildings provide food. So now is the time to attack. So it'll only be 2 turns left. That'll be okay. I'll lose a tiny bit of trustworthiness, but I'll regain that in no time. So the question is, what is Pontus going to do? Is Pontus going to join me? And refuse to join Galatia and give up the satrapy status? Or is Pontus going to stay loyal and join? They refused. Apparently I can already kind of win with that one, but I'll make it even easier for my guys by bringing in this army to reinforce. There we go. Now, there should be one more army out there somewhere, but they already had tons of attrition done to them, so... Just occupy. Oh, never mind. That army just disbanded altogether. Galatia's gone. Right, fix that up. Get rid of this. Okay, well, it wasn't taking away any... Oh, I can get ballistas from there. I don't need you to do that anymore, because this is now my territory. I need you to scout up here. Up here. Because Pontus, regardless of whether they were going to join or not, is my next target. Although, if I'm looking at this, it's a rather large army there from Chimeria. Even some mercenary horse archers in there, would you look at that? Okay, so Bithynia is getting back up on their feet again. Again, would have been better to take them out while they were down, but I wasn't going to do that. Because I'm still in the defensive alliance with them. But there we go. Galatia's gone. Mazaka is mine now. Almost got all of this province. So I guess what we could do next is take out Rhodes. Perhaps. Can upgrade this, because there will be the food to support it. And we can also upgrade that. There. So I guess... Pontus. Rhodes. Next. Once again, it sucks that there is no ability to... absorb them in some way, like you can do with the Confederation thing in with barbarian factions. Yeah, they're still at war with the Seleucids. But that way I can have all of the province. Or, you know, alternatively I would just turn them into a client state. That way I indirectly own them. And the province. Try to get me dissolved with Pontus because they're getting their ass motherfucking handed to them by Chimeria. Holy fuck. Ugh, likes Easterners. Yeah, I really need to get rid of that Bithynia alliance. It's so stupid. In that case, that's what's gonna be my first target. We'll take out Bithynia. We'll just leave. Pontus is already suffering at the hands of Chimeria. So I'll leave them to their suffering. And take on Bithynia. So that I can stop getting those stupid likes Easterners trades. So maybe that's what I should be doing. Just take out Bithynia and then take out Rhodes. No. I have got a better idea. We're going to take out Rhodes first because then I secured this province and then I can get the bonus objective of having a defensive alliance with Bithynia and getting an extra 1,000 denarii for that. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take out Rhodes first. That way I will complete that objective and get the bonus objective for that. And then I'll take out Bithynia next. Also, Rhodes is training a new army, so I'm guessing they lost that other army because they sent another army this way, but I guess they just died. Probably fighting the Seleucids. Okay, so what the hell is this? One of your magistrates is complaining about the deteriorating quality of wine in his province. He claims even barbarians would refuse to drink it. Oh, sure, whatever. Again, I'm busy with way more important things than that. I mean, I know wine is a big deal and stuff, but, you know, like, fucking hell, man. Don't bother me with that. Trying to turn this city-state into a giant empire. Nectar of the gods. There we go. Welcoming to foreigners. What are we going to do here? We're going to do a farm there. There's 9 provincial instability that is going to go away. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to stay allied with them for now. And then I'm going to capture Rhodes, completing the main objective, while also getting the side objective with this Nicomedia, Bithynia alliance. And then after that, I can break that alliance and kill them. I highly doubt that even the game itself is suspecting me to be allied with them until the end of the campaign, because that would be ridiculously in my way. And I mean, it is even victory conditions that I own all of their territory, right? Yeah, it is victory conditions that I own Bithynia at Pontus. Well, technically I could do it through alliances and stuff, but, you know, like, fuck off. Yeah, so don't bother going there. We don't need to go there yet. We're going to Rhodes first. Again, my sincerest apologies to the people of Rhodes, because I know that, once again, historically, Pergamon and Rhodes were BFFs, and I always have Rhodes as my BFF, essentially in every campaign that I play. Just like Knossos. But since this is my home province, I want that secure. And I don't even have a single full province. So we're going to be focusing on that. Alright, so yeah, the war between... I'll just just leave them. Just leave them be. Comedia and Pontus are duking it out here, so... Just let them duke it out there. I don't really care. I'll kill whoever wins. Regardless whether that is Pontus or Comedia. Okay, so if you leave... The food is not really that much of an issue. I think you should build that stadium here first for the public order. Because that way I can leave faster. Also, this entire area should become 100% Greek in no time. Well, not in no time, but over time, I should say. Okay, they finally moved that army away from Cyprus. They moved all their armies away. What is going on? Ah, they're war with the Kush. That's why. So they're summoned to go south by Egypt. Since we are looking at successor kingdoms, how are the Seleucids doing? Still doing alright. Oh, well, not really. They lost Palmyra to the Nabateans. They captured this. Media owns this. Oh, these two have been captured. This used to be from Sargatia, and that was already conquered by someone, but then Parthava conquered it, but now it has been conquered again. That isn't owned by Parthava, so they didn't... Oh, this is also owned by someone else? Oh, that could be always the case. That could be Media Atropatane that owns that. Okay, so the tide is slightly turning out there in the east for the Seleucids. I'm not really planning to go there anytime soon, but I am keeping an eye on that. Okay, spy. I need to... Yeah, so how are you gonna get up there? There. That's how my armies are gonna get up there as well. Okay, this is levy pikes. Levy pikes and slingers. Levy pikes, I mean militia hoplites. Just do that. That way we get more movement range for all armies, which is great. I get the boiling oil next after that. Upgrade this, there's no downsides to it. Much more replenishment in this area. Oh no, never mind, they came back again. One army though, the other army did indeed move off to Egypt to help them against the Kush apparently. Another subject gains notoriety. Yeah, get a farm here then. Okay, so I'll wait until they finish trading that. And only then will I come out there. Well, I'll deploy... No, I'll just deploy them here. Just let them sit there. Because it's 2 against 1, like, no thank you. So I'll just wait until they leave. And hopefully they do actually leave. Why are you off to, Bithynia? Oh yeah, you're still at war with all of the Seleucids. So I guess you're off to harass them there. Okay, Pontus lost this again. To Cameria. Now, what the hell is this? Phryne, or how the hell we pronounce that, was seen dancing naked in the streets during a festival dedicated to Poseidon. This disgraceful act offends Poseidon and Athena. Well, if you were in Rome, then that would be... Come to Rome. Rome is not that uptight. Rome would be celebrating you to show off your body, to dedicate itself to the gods. Put her on trial. Oh, whatever, I don't fucking know. Again, the Romans would be appreciative of what you did. So join the Romans. Romans are way better. Okay, never mind. They come back again.
My people do not like luxury, but money is needed.
Okay, well, angered by my support. Breath of the God. Oh, just a bit of agriculture. Who the fuck cares? Slowly but surely they're... It's gonna disappear. Slowly but surely. Plus 5 food here. Can upgrade that because there's no downside to it. We lose 3 food if we do that. Will give me a bunch of extra money on commerce. No, can be neglected, honestly. It's not that big of a deal. Prefer to have that food surplus for now. Just a bit of an extra leeway just in case something happens. Yeah, I do need to get that eventually. That growth per turn is nice. What are we doing now? That. Oh yeah, that's the movement speed and then movement range. We'll do this first, upkeep cost reduction, and then we'll at least do this, and then we'll slowly start working our way that way. It's all pretty good stuff. Yeah, not really much else to do here. We need to wait until they leave, so...
These brazen fools.
Yeah, I understand that you want me to join the war against the Seleucid Empire, but I'm not going to. Perfect. Perfect. Welcoming to foreigners again. Guard dog. Nice for you. Yeah, do this. Reduce upkeep cost of my troops. That's very useful. It's even further reduction of upkeep cost and recruitment cost. And it allows me to get the skirmisher camp. What was the deal with the skirmisher camp again? What kind of stuff was I getting from there? Archers, peltasts, light cavalry, and then... Oh yeah, picked peltasts. And it gives archers as garrison there in those cities that have that. That's pretty useful. But with the level 1 I already get the archers, right? Yeah, well 2 technically. But you know, the first level of the Peroikos camp. Archers and peltast. And the next one would be the light cav or skirmisher cav. And then the picked peltasts. 26 melee attack. Honestly, pretty alright. Okay, so they've left, so I'm going to be very suspicious for Rhodes right now and move this army here.
Your next command? At your command. Going aboard.
A bit of a high gamble here, moving everything at once, but
The waves still beckon.
that's what we're going to be doing. If they return, then we will return to Ephesus immediately as well. Like, psych! We were just, I don't know, fishing.
And I...
Okay, Rhodos, please don't be suspicious. Just keep on sailing to wherever you were going. How the fuck is Bithynia? How the fuck are they allowed to have 4 armies with just one? Oh, fuck off, of course. Alright.
It is going ashore.
Hey! Oh, it was a good fishing trip, guys. It's a good fishing trip. Did you enjoy it? Yes. Oh, nice. Good. Glad. Let's build another one of those here, actually. Yeah, how the hell are they allowed to have 4 armies? And how the hell do they have the money to fund everything? Well, the obvious answer is cheats. And I guess one major city counts for enough Imperium to make it happen, but still. Alright, well, fine then, Rhodes, whatever you want. See, I'm back again, now piss off. It's actually pretty nice for Bithynia. They can just launch attacks into the lands of the Seleucids and they can't really do anything in return. Oh, piss off. Now they're just going to sit there the whole time. Yeah, I got that one research right now, I think. So let's do this one next. And we'll do that one afterwards. And that'll get that replenishment rate thing. And then we'll do this.
We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
Yeah, I don't have a barracks here anymore. We can add one in Rhodes if we want. Okay, maybe he just came here to train some troops and then go back. Yeah, see, they can just attack Tarsus right now and possibly take it as well because it's pretty ill defended. Then, in general, they can just launch like raiding operations because they have military access to my land, so they can just
Your next command?
do whatever if they want. And technically, the Seleucid Empire can't really do much in return. Because then they would be trespassing against me. There we go. I'll wait an additional turn this time. Okay, Saragatia has lost all of their territory. There are rumors of an old blacksmith who lives up in the depths of the forest. Visit him. Yeah, I'll wait an additional turn so that they can't immediately come back again. I need them to 100% dedicate to that. Oh, okay, they just magically figured out that this was happening even before it was happening. That's the king as well. Or the emperor, or whatever you want to call it. It's a bit weird because they always say it's the Seleucid king, but it's called the Seleucid Empire.
One sacrifice is needed on the...
What the fuck is going on? Excuse me? What the fuck kind of an offer is that? 510 denarii for them to become my client state. What on earth is that? I mean, I know you're losing the war out there, but I didn't know you were losing it that badly. Okay, well, Bithynia goes away again. Craftsmanship. Oh, for 3 turns only, okay. Well, Sargatia dies the next turn, and then Pontus dies as well. Well, we already saw that happening because Chimeria was absolutely tearing their asshole asunder, and there was very little that they could do against it. Oh, I was really planning on going that direction, but okay. Okay, so this, yeah, so that's unknown. That is unknown, that is unknown. Okay, so whoever they're at war with over there, I guess it's Bactria. Well, it could be a combination of everybody over there. Bactria and Aracosia. Not them, because I believe they are in Arabia. Oh, the Seleucids also peaced out with the Nabatea, apparently. Oh, they didn't peace out, they just conquered them all. Because this is Seleucid, that's Persian. That's Seleucids again. They conquered, yeah, they reconquered all of this. Oh my god, excuse me. That's from Persia, that's from Media. So that's why they're losing. All their armies are over there, and then whoever is out here has no resistance, so they're just mopping everything up. That is conquered. Parthava reconquered this, so that wasn't Media Atropatene, that was somebody else. They lost Susia. This is lost, that is lost, that is lost, that is lost, that is lost. They only have that settlement left. Okay, so with focusing all of their attention on Arabia and Nabatea, whoever is out here, which is Bactria and Aracosia, banded together and gave them the decisive blow. And they're paying the price for it now, so they have to haul ass back to the other side in order to prevent more territory from being lost out there. Okay, so they are there.
Ready for battle. Advance, Commander.
Okay, let's just do it. Again, if they come back, then I'll just pretend that I was fishing out here.
Perhaps
A defensive alliance. Well, you don't know it yet, but you are. Just because you've replaced Pontus doesn't mean that I'm going to be very friendly with you all of a sudden. Oh, great. Pontus is... Rhodos is going the wrong way.
Fleet reporting. Returning to shore.
Yeah, I have the trade agreement.
Settlement. We
Just...
take this settlement.
I don't want you to be on boats. Get on land first.
Their head is blocked. That course is blocked.
Okay, well, apparently that's blocked.
None will escape.
Okay, well, it works. I'm sorry, Rhodos. This is literally that an I'm sorry little one moment.
We hunger for battle.
Oh, whoa! No, that was a misclick. I didn't want to go there. War target available. Heroic hoplites. My king got that one. Province under control. Yeah, I got the Colossus. And I captured Rhodos. They are alive still, but not for long. Again, I'm very sorry. I really like you, Rhodos, but it had to be done. This one next to get the replenishment all around. And then I'm moving to this one. Okay, so what does the Colossus give me? To you, O sun, the people of Dorian Rhodes set up this bronze statue reaching to Olympus. 10% tariff income from trade agreements, faction-wide, +1 free fleet recruitment capacity, faction-wide. Alright. Yeah, so that heavily increases this. Sure, we can keep that. I was gonna think of maybe doing a barracks there, but I think it's fine to have it just in Ankila. You return to here. There we go, that is Rhodos taken care of. Again, I'm very sorry, Rhodos. I'm so sorry that I had to stab you in the back, but I need this territory. I'm very sorry. Alright, I can get a better version of the ship here. I will keep them because they're a bit faster. They even have more ship health. Would you look at that? Well, that could be just because of the... No, not because they have already experienced... What the fuck? Why did they have more ship health? This is technically a bigger ship because they're slower as well. Whatever. I don't have to worry that much about the Navy anymore because that Seleucid threat has been dealt with. Well, just this, but this is... I believe that is that is the army. So there is a bit of now that I think about it, there is a bit of Navy thing. Give me one of those as well. Oh yeah, I can issue an edict, of course. Get me... The public order is completely fine right now, so get me some tax harvesting. And then I also have... Army traditions for you.
At your command.
Okay. How did we get that upgrade? Oh, because of that blacksmith guy. I didn't know that applied to units that were already trained. Yeah, this is the one that just increased ammunition. Yeah, whatever. It's still a good one.
It is an honor to serve. Leaving the ship. Ready for orders.
Yeah, pretty nice. Again, my sincerest apologies to the people of Rhodes because I did not want to do that. If there was a peaceful assimilation option, I would have picked that any day of the week, but this game just doesn't have that. Well, it has it, but only for the barbarians. And only for barbarians of the same culture as well. Yeah, I could only do one of the bonus objectives because Pontus died. Maintain 60 units in total. Issued the edict. Unhappy pop. Yeah, it's going better. That's why they're unhappy. They're increasing in happiness. Yeah, see, population. Public order is completely under control. Yeah, it was just that conquest from penalty for 1 turn. So that Rhodian army landed there. So I'm guessing the Seleucids are going to deal with that. Alright, so what are the other bonus objectives here? I'll end of the episode here, but I'll just check that for a second. Maintain 6 units in total. I need to control Ephesus, Pessinus, and Iconium. I own them already. Maintain 10 mercenary units. Got 7, so not that hard to... Seleucia, I hardly know her. Be at war with the Seleucid Empire. Alright, so the next goal, I'm gonna end the episode right here. The next goal is to get rid of Bithynia. It's a bit annoying because all their armies are wandering through my lands right now. But I have quite a lot of money right now, so I'm fairly sure that I can build up this army into a proper force and also train a new army. So that would be very nice. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, Romans. Walete.